Good evening, everybody. This is Vivian, and today is Wednesday, and we are still reviewing this book, A Year of Positive Thinking, Daily Inspiration, Courage, and Wisdom by Cindy Spivey. Last night we talked about bravery and the fact that it's a muscle that you can build, that you can work on, and make sure that in those times when you need to bring out your Superman or Superwoman cape, you can do that. And stepping on the head of fear and making it cower in the corner, So, uh, you know, think about that. How you have the power to make fear cower in the corner. Powerful, right? Okay, so tonight we're talking about another one of my favorite topics. You are enough. And let's get into that. All right. Anecdote. You are more enough than you can even conceive in this moment. You are brilliant. Every day, you are brighter and more resilient than you were yesterday. Remind yourself often that exactly as you are enough. Yeah, you know when I like stuff, right? I get a little happy and I start talking a lot. But am I going to talk a lot today? I don't know whether you consider it a lot, but I'm going to talk. How about that? All right. So, did you know that you're enough? One of the things that I've learned in my life is that I am enough for anything and anyone. And I know you're going to say that's a cliche statement, but let me explain. There was a time in my life when I felt I had to change who I was so that people would like me or love me, or so that I could fit in. I put myself kind of on the back burner so that I could get that love and attention that I thought I so sorely needed. And I didn't realize at the time that I was enough just the way I was. And if people didn't accept me the way I was, too bad for them, right? Because it was their loss not accepting the person who I was. And it took me years to let that idea go. And realize that I am the brilliant, intelligent, friendly, beautiful, helpful, wonderful person that I am. And, that I'm going to be that no matter whether anybody accepted me or not, you know. So let me ask you a question. Do you remember in high school when, you were trying to get on a sports team or, just playing and everybody was picking teams, picking sides, so to speak? At some point, when the team members or whatever were chosen, somebody inevitably was picked last. And that person, whether it was you or someone else, felt like they were not good enough to be picked first. Now, in the grown-up world, it happens like that as well, in different situations. So say you're at a party and you're standing in a crowd of people and everybody's asked to dance except you. Do you feel like you're not good enough at that point? So the truth is that in either one of these situations, you are still good enough, no matter whether you were picked last or you were picked first or not at all. You're good enough because you are uniquely you. And if someone else's opinion of you shouldn't make you think that you're any less than what you are. Somebody's opinion of your worth should never dictate to you what you think you are worth, right? So I listened to this lady. Her name is Marissa Peer. She is like a world-renowned psychologist, but she doesn't like to call herself. Well, she has a psychology. I think she has a psychology degree, but she doesn't, do the traditional psychology, right? But what she has is a movement. It's called the I Am Enough movement, right? And she contends that most people have the feeling of inadequacy, which is why, You know, they beat up on themselves. They're not happy. They're not happy with what they have. Like she deals with celebrities and all kinds of people who have everything, but yet they're not happy. So what she did was to tell them to get in the mirror and say, I'm enough. And then all around your house, like on little post-it notes even, to post up, I am enough, so that you see it all the time. And say to yourself daily until you believe it. And she said that her clients have, just by doing that, have changed things around for themselves. You know, just saying to themselves, I'm enough, until they actually believed that they were. Now, the same principle is used for affirmations. You know, I'm always telling you that I do affirmations, right? I get in the mirror and I do some affirmations of things that I want to happen in my life. And sometimes when I'm feeling down or whatever, I will affirm that I am whatever. So I am statements. So what you say to and think of yourself is important for building self-esteem. And it's important, an important part of self-love as well. So when you love yourself and you tell yourself every day that you love yourself, that's one of those things you can get in the mirror and say, you know what, I'm enough. I'm enough. I love myself. I'm beautiful. I'm handsome, or whatever it is, you know, man, woman. You know, and it helps to build your confidence level, not only in your abilities, but it builds your confidence level in yourself. And it determines also how you treat yourself. You know, when you love yourself and you're confident in yourself and you believe that you're enough, you treat yourself better. Therefore, the outside world also treats you like you treat you. Like I've said multiple times, they treat you like you treat you. And if you don't have that confidence and belief in yourself, then you know it can have a negative effect on your life, because you won't treat yourself as good as you should. So if I want you to do a exercise for me. You know, just humor me. Go to the mirror and just shout all the positive things about yourself that you can. You know, speak in the first person. I am. I am beautiful. I am wonderful. I deserve love. I'm intelligent. I'm brilliant. I'm more than enough. Right? Of course, you can add in whatever it is you want, or whatever it is you feel that you need. Right? So because, you know, those were just examples that I do sometimes for myself. So, but in all of that, add in that last statement, I am enough. You know, that should be in there somewhere. So do this for at least 30 days and just take notice of how much better you feel, how much more confident you feel after the 30 days is up. And then check your daily results, I guess, of, you know, your relationships, your finance, you know, whatever it is that you're saying to yourself, and you start believing it, you'll start doing better in so many other areas of your life. And so just check, you know, after 30 days and you've done this, you've said all these affirmations in your mirror to yourself, I am. They're I am statements. Or, I would say and or rather than or. There are some I am affirmation videos that on YouTube, and listen to some of those, because I listen to them at night, especially like if I've had a day where things are just, you know, gone crazy and I'm just feeling like a little anxious. And so for my meditation at night, I listen to one of these affirmation videos. And you can listen to it as you go to sleep. Matter of fact, that's probably the best time to listen to it, because then your subconscious mind is hearing all that and it's absorbing it. Now, one of the things that someone said to me was to do those affirmations in your own voice in a recording and listen to it, because your subconscious mind has the ability to, I mean, it doesn't accept or reject things. It just absorbs whatever. But because if it's in somebody else's voice, somebody else may have an ulterior motive. So if it's in your voice, then it's absorbed better because it's you. It's you saying these things. And so your mind is absorbing it, and then you're believing it more because it's someone that you love, that you trust. You know, you trust yourself. So say it in your own voice. For instance, like I have an alarm set because, you know, to keep myself focused. I have an alarm set every 2 hours to go off to say, are you working on your goal? If not, get on it. It goes off every 2 hours. And if I'm not working on my goal, then I need to go in here and refocus and concentrate and get going with that. So, you know, these are things that you can do to make yourself realize that you are enough. And I did all of this, you know, I did this same exercise when I was contemplating doing live videos on Facebook. Well, that's where I started, not on YouTube, because, you know, I was terrified of being judged. I thought, well, no one is going to listen to me because whatever, you know, everybody else has this professional video equipment and I don't have that. Or everybody has, you know, has these wonderful words and I don't have that. You know what? I have whatever words I have. You know, I have whatever surroundings I have. But, you know, whether if somebody's looking at my videos or doing discussing my videos based on the background and whether or not I have professional video equipment, then they're not going to hear anything I say anyway. So that's my thought process at this point. And I came up, you know, back then I came up with all kinds of ugly scenarios, and I realized that I needed motivation. You know, I decided to motivate myself, and that's what I did. I stood in front of the mirror and I told myself that I was good enough. And I took those lessons that I had been taught about meditation and visualization and affirmations, and I applied those. And I got in the mirror and I said this, you know, you're good enough. And whatever you say, somebody's going to get something out of it. Somebody's going to be inspired by it. And just keep saying it. Just keep doing it. And no matter what, just keep doing it. And, you know, if you go back to like the beginning, if you look on my channel, those initial Facebook videos were, yeah, they weren't that great. But I took the advice and I got into the mirror and I said these affirmations and I just kept going and I just kept going and I just kept going. And then after a while, I started to get more confident in what I was saying and how I was saying it. And it still didn't matter that I didn't have the professional background, or I didn't have the video editing talents that, you know, a lot of people have. It didn't matter. What mattered was what I was saying, not what was in the background or anything like that. Yes, would I like to have that stuff? Sure. But it didn't matter. So, you know, think about that and go and try the exercise. I think you'll like it and it'll work. I believe so. So you can do it and just believe in yourself and apply some of those self-motivation techniques if you're feeling less than adequate about anything. You know, it doesn't have to be you don't feel like you're enough. It just, maybe you're scared that you got a speech tomorrow and you don't, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Turn that conversation around and speak differently to yourself and speak, you know, say your speech in the mirror. That works too. Say your speech in the mirror and act like your audience is whoever they're going to be, you know, tomorrow. And sit up there and do your confident stand, or if you're sitting, sit up straight and just say it in the mirror. And you'll feel more confident when you actually go and do the speech. So, as the book says, remind yourself often that exactly as you are enough. So, that's what I have to say about that. And I just want to go into the gratitude or thankfulness. As always, I am thankful for my children and grandchildren. I am thankful that I was able to walk 8.23 miles today and I reached my goal well before the end of the week, because my goal was to walk the 8 miles before the end of the week, and I actually did over 8 miles before the end of the week, so I'm so proud. I'm thankful that I had the opportunity to take the time to study today and improve my mind. I'm thankful that I'm for the MSI program that I'm in as multiple streams of income, by the way, because I have come in contact with a lot of amazing people in this group already, and it's new. I mean, the Facebook group anyway is new. The program is not that new. I mean, it's relatively new, but not that new. But the Facebook group is new, and I'm meeting several really amazing people in that group. And I'm thankful for the privilege of having this YouTube channel to spread a positive message. I'm thankful I had a revelation today as I was listening to my coaching lessons, and realized that, some of the people that I was attracting in my life was because of what I was thinking. So, I have an opportunity to change that. So that was a good thing today. This is an affirmation. I'm thankful that I earn $50,000 per day easily and effortlessly through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am thankful that my doctor, I went to the doctor, and she is supporting my quest to walk a half marathon by November of this year. And she was very happy, actually. And she shared with me that she's also a marathon. She does marathons, and she's done the whole marathon, the 26 miles. Wow. So I'm not sure if I want to go that route. But I think the 13 might be good. But, I don't know. By the time November rolls around and I've done all this walking and I'm feeling great about myself, then who knows? I might just continue. This is an affirmation, but, pray to God it's actually comes true. I'm thankful that the world is healed and that hate has been abated. And last but certainly not least, I'm thankful for you watching, liking, and sharing my videos, hint, hint. And I appreciate you so much. I thank you very much for being here and for sticking with me throughout this journey. So, what are you thankful for? Just leave me some comments. Let me know. Sorry, I have dry throat. But guys, I wish you and your families well, and that your life is enough, and that you realize that you are brilliant and you're wonderful, and that you are enough. So I will talk to you tomorrow. But in the meantime, I wish you peace, I wish you love, and I love you guys so much. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.